Hello and welcome, this is Giraffe Reaction Zone. We are getting another 2 episodes of One Piece, number 260 and 261. Surprisingly, we're getting some kind of Zoro influence. Zoro's show-off, really. The Rashomon attack when he slides off the train in half, it's actually outstanding. So yeah, that's one. And then we're getting even bigger fight. Zoro versus the captain level with Marines rank character T-Bone, the ship slasher, ladies and gents. Definitely check it out. Enjoy. Episode 260, ladies and gents. We got open fights. We got Sanji versus CP9 guy. Not CP9, CP, Cypher Paul, whatever number guy. We got Frankie versus a newbie of the CP9. And that's basically it. I want to finish this video for sure, so I will gonna watch as many episodes as those 2 fights at least concludes. It's still kind of a recap here. He literally just, yeah, basically cut off his arms, isn't it? Artificial arms or whatever you want to call it, or food arms. So he's already admitting that he won. Oh, so he's CP7, okay. Okay. What he's making now? What he's making? He's definitely making something, isn't it? I don't know what he's trying to make. Oh, that's it of his suit. Easy. And obviously we're getting an opening. Let's skip that one. Let me know in the comment, guys, if this opening gonna be in the middle of the episode till entire end of the One Piece or what, because it is so weird. Nails from the mouth when he is storing that. Where? That's so weird. Ah, he shot him on the back. So he figured that back is a human body. If he got shotted with 2 pistols, he was supposed to be bleeding now. Invincible. He's so dumb. Oh yeah, Robin. And Mask Man. Sogeking, the king of the snipers. He's still playing with that. So, but what you planning? Because you cannot sabotage. I mean, you can sabotage the train to stop the train, but you cannot run away even if you stop the train. So he still have loads of respect to Luffy though. I see. Yeah, Usopp is quite smart. He's supposed to convince Robin somehow. I don't know how though. And this guy, you can just knock him out, isn't it? He's irrelevant. What? Oh, he's inside there? Yeah, the mask. He must be there. And the hand, the Robin definitely will not do that. Both are dumb. Just skip that fight, just finish it already. Why is he babbling about this being super this week? Why this week? Eh? Convert? The heck is happening? What is this? What I just witnessed. What I just witnessed. How this thing can improve anything? What is the goal? What am I missing? I have no clue. What is happening? And why he's so happy? What is this? I'll talk to those guys. They catch up. And what about those 2 cars which they detached? They are so... I mean, okay, it's One Piece. They must be dumb. Otherwise it wouldn't be One Piece, right? What? Oh, okay, so they just coming to those guys. But there's this Marine Captain, Smoker level. Is he... If he's good at Smoker, they might be in trouble. What's coming? Luffy. Easy. Easy answer. It's Monkey D. Luffy. Everybody should know that. If you don't know what it is Monkey D. Luffy. You will check inside, but there is this marine captain, so it's gonna be Luffy versus... I don't know his name. What would happen if he would miss, by the way? If he would miss, everything is falling apart, isn't it? Because he has to be rescued, and that has to be at least Sanji level character, because it's deep in the water, and then you will not make back to the train, so what, you will just run on the railways? Can we finish some of the fights, please? That's my agenda for this video. Luffy, you have a door attached to yourself? What's up, boo? Yeah, he would be probably hiding somewhere. They cannot recognize this Luffy, and they are calling themselves Marines, yeah? Ah, fuck, they find out. Yay! Oh, they help him out, actually. They actually help him out. Then see ya. But where is this captain? I missed something, because he should be there, isn't it? Yeah, they're gonna crash to them. That's so true. It's not a small thing. And the train is, I don't know from what kind of... What is this? Why I'm getting goosebumps all of a sudden? What is this soundtrack? Is it steel? Two sword style. He's not going all out. He cut it. Nicely done, Zoro. Why I'm getting those goosebumps? They are all terrified. Rashomon. That's new attack, isn't it? We didn't saw that one coming. And he cut two at once. And even a monster like him isn't the leader of the group. I just want to mention that they were the group when they come back to Water 7 who were playing fun at front of Zoro. So now they understanding the level of difference between them and Zoro. So they should know how lucky they were that Zoro just knocked them out from the ship. Considering they all trashed them out when they were pissed off on Usopp in the Frankie house that they demolished everything, they should consider themselves lucky. Also, I'm wondering if you can let me in a comment, is the attack was cutting iron? If the attack cuts iron, that means he can cut Frankie as well, because he's a cyborg, he makes of steel, right? Iron. Let me know in the comment how this relates. Or maybe it wasn't like a tough resource, I don't know. Rashomon. But there was no captain, isn't it? Where he was? They playing with this attack now. They are super bored, isn't it? What's happening? Seeking got sliced. Sashimi, Luffy. Luffy. Grilled fish. Yeah, he was sliced. Well, somebody's feeling tension. And that's it. We didn't finish fight on Sanji's part. We didn't finish fight on Frankie. We got some show off from Zoro. And we getting somebody in a way which looks like this marine captain. But I've said I want to be something concluded. So I'm not happy with this video. I'm not with this episode. Don't forget to give me a like. Next episode. Episode 261. I'm thinking to continue this until we proceed with some storyline, which means we're getting rid of the train. Getting this Centaurus weird stuff. Zoro's attack. By the way, this is the very good moment to give me a like and subscribe. So there is a monster at front. And Zoro is kind of scared. I have to catch up. So he's running on the... So he's just running to catch up with a train. Wow. Can you even manage? So we purposely missing Sanji's fight to make me make more videos within this video. Wow. One Piece is pushing me now. Me getting Zoro. Picking up a new fight while Sanji still and Frankie cannot finish their ones. Ship Slasher T-Bone, a captain at Navy headquarters, so smoker rank. I will tell you only once. Get out of our way. I will say this only once. Yeah, now he's realizing that their guy's supposed to be there. So either they crashed or something happened. There's the guy. So we're getting a fight. 3 swords, full strength. This guy is strong, alright. Bull demon. Holy moly. Here Zoro's getting new attacks, Bone Phoenix. There's a flying slash technique I see. And Zoro is not doing flying slash, he's just jumping at him. Oh! Oh! Is that one shot? I'm gonna request that guy for the power levels. I'm not gonna speak about his strength here. Holy shit! Now Zoro gonna get hyped. Especially when those guys were super afraid of the ship slasher. Hell yeah! They just getting through every single obstacle so far, and those obstacles are not simple. Zoro give it his all. Okay, we're getting back to Sanji. As I said, I'm not gonna finish this episode until this fight is over. He got slashed, but Sanji's slashing on the food. Yeah. Ah, he gave away the swords. Yeah. I will reshape your body. Ooh, wow! Holy moly! Okay, I think that have to end this fight, right? You know, there is a tension here, and because of this fight, I'm losing that tension, which I shouldn't, because, you know, nothing actually happened. Villains are actually CP9 in here. Whoa! There's your Centaurus, man! I told you that no improves anything. I think that's it for you. Sanji needs to kick in. But he should be finishing now. He really got afraid. That's a way of using those legs. So that was his intention from the start while using Centaurus. Sanji, finish him off. Poisonous kitchen knife. That's basically a indicator that he lost, that he's trying to grab the most dangerous weapon he have in his arsenal and forgetting his ramen kempo. That's basically the moment when he lost. Yeah, he even dropped that quickly. That should be it, right? Oh, it came to the next car. Oh, that's such an entrance. Sanji is finally giving them hell. She's worried. They are massively outnumbered, isn't it? Okay, 4v4 if we count Robin and Sogeking. He take his skin off. Oh! Ultimate hammer, okay. That is first shot on him. I wasn't paying attention too much to that fight, to be honest, if that is actually his first hit. Again, that's a power levels, not me, not reaction, so yeah. However, we still have 4 of those guys. Bunch of CP9. He was also actually a CP9 member. They literally destroy all of defense system, right? The tension is back. So the tension is back, ladies and gents. The fights are finally over. We're getting an extra fight in case of Zoro versus this marine captain. All of the train defenses are gone. And as I said at the beginning of video, I will be keep going every next video until those fights are over. I was really thinking to make the whole train situation off, but I'm seeing that's gonna be the next video. Here, I hope you guys will enjoy that one. I will try to give you the best moments of that. Robin still didn't change her mind at all. Power level section, because we have a bunch of characters. Welcome to the power levels. So in this power level section, we're gonna have Nero, one of the CP9 newest member. We're gonna have also Wonze, the CP7, now I know, member. And lastly, I'm gonna improve Frankie's strength because we get a lot of stuff from him now. So yeah, let's dive in. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having a 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within one punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, one punch or not, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a one punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. So there we are. We're starting with CP9 member Nero. We know actually the minimum strength for every CP9 member is 500. This is the standard what I have. So that's the minimum strength for Nero. Instead of his maximum strength, I'm gonna go with quickly. He didn't show anything in this fight with Frankie. Don't forget, Frankie is not that strong. He couldn't do a thing to Frankie. And also, he is a 4 powers master, but I didn't notice this other technique which other CP9 are actually using, which this finger which Zoro was damaged, or this thing with when Luffy attacked Bluno and Bluno hardens all of a sudden. So I didn't notice any of those, which is why his maximum strength, in my opinion, equals his minimum strength, because he is lacking, in my opinion, by a lot to another CP9 members, which means, ladies and gents, his average strength is gonna be 500. And that's it. It's gonna be set piece for Nero. He is exactly a newest member of CP9. He have exactly the strength to qualify to CP9, the minimum strength to qualify to CP9, and that's about it. Case closed. Next one is Wonze, the CP7. I should swap it around. Actually, I think I should start it with him because CP7, in my opinion, is lower in the rank than CP9. But I might be wrong. So let's start with his minimum strength. To be honest, I cannot apply really any of the rules in case of him fighting Sanji or Sanji fighting him. So I have to go to my second option, which is who won the fight. Sanji won the fight, so Wonze will have strength, maximum strength or maximum strength of Sanji's. Ladies and gents, in my opinion, minimum strength, because minimum strength of Sanji, what kind of effort he put there was a bare minimum, in my humble opinion. He didn't win with one punch, yes, I do agree, but he didn't push super hard. Yes, he got stuck with this ramen thing and he got trashed, but I didn't so much of expression on him, really, to the point that he was bleeding and really struggling, and all of the time he was kind of faster than him. All of the time when he grabbed those knives, this suit means nothing to Sanji. So the maximum strength of Wonze, I will put the minimum strength of Sanji. About minimum strength of Wonze, I cannot really justify, and yet I do believe he was after in a car. It was 876, and first was normal randoms, then was kind of Marines with a captain, and then goes Wonze. So Wonze is supposed to be kind of relevant, and to make him relevant, I'm gonna make his strength exactly Sanji's minimum strength. I think this is the best fit for him. So his strength is gonna be, ladies and gents, 340, and this is case closed. And now, finally, Frankie. We have Frankie's strength. Frankie has 353 minimum strength, and he has 1412 maximum strength. But I'm gonna improve both of those, so minimum strength. I cannot apply any of the rules in his fight with Nero, but again, the same thing with Sanji and Wonze. I'm gonna put exactly the same scenario. Frankie's minimum strength is gonna be Nero's Nero's strength. And we know Nero's strength is 500, so Frankie's minimum strength is gonna be 500 because he beat Nero, and the effort what Frankie put, in my opinion, was not great. In case of Frankie's maximum strength, I'm gonna apply the first rule here that Frankie didn't beat Nero with one punch. Even though he mentioned that his ultimate hammer, that he didn't use his strength against him, yes, that's kind of true, but on the other side, you know, it was loads of effort from Frankie. He was using the fresh fire. That was actually literally attack. He evaded, but that was an attack. It was those nails. First he even punched him, but that was not fighting seriously, so he couldn't beat him without fighting seriously. And then he got his ultimate hammer, so it's not his strongest attack, it is the strongest attack of Frankie. Then he beat them out probably with one punch there, but with his strongest attack, not mentioning that he uses a Centaurus technique. Whatever improvement that gives, a part of the restrictions is movements at the very last moment. So yeah, probably that was his agenda anyway. So I'm gonna put Frankie's maximum strength as twice as much Nero, because that's what I'm really feeling like should be. That means the average strength of Frankie is gonna be 750, and this is a case closed, and this is way more balanced, much better clarification, much better range. It's shorter range, and it should indicate Frankie's strength better in our ranking. So speaking of, let's go to the ranking quickly. Wanze, CP7, he is the weakest of all three. He is position 47. He's still kind of fitting in the top 50 characters. He is somewhat strong to Chess Marim, or the strongest warrior in the Drum Island, so he is kind of tough, the CP7, compared to alabasta level characters where Pell was the strongest. That was a joke, sadly. Once, pretty decent fighter. He is getting a Grand Line monster level. I mean, he can sail over the Grand Line easily. He can defeat Momu with one punch. I don't think so. No, he's not reaching one punch. So he can defeat. He have an upper hand against any Grand Line monster. I think he would be fitting to be one of the priests for NL crew, because he is slightly below Skypunk, Gedatsu, but above other priests. Think a part of Om. So yeah, he is like a very mediocre character in my opinion, still significant enough. However, as we see, it's good to hype up other characters, I do believe. It's like Bellamy, isn't it, that Luffy one punch? And Bellamy is actually not so far below him, so yeah, they are most level. Bellamy and Wanze will have very fair fight. It will be really hard to say who is gonna be winning that fight. Next is Nero. He also getting Grand Line monster level as Wanze, and he also getting faster than a bullet character. He have pretty quick. He was quick enough to avoid Frankie's attack. That's a one. And his strength is 500, which is position 31, the minimum for the CP9. This is enough strength to be faster than a bullet. He is very similar to Pickles, but Pickles is a character which not many people will know. So yeah, he is slightly above Nico Robin's strength, if we wanna say that. And he is slightly below Bonkley. Bonkley is more known character, I do believe, if not, then Chopper. So he is like middle strength for the even Straw Hat crew. However, again, against Frankie, he was lacking every single dimension, in my opinion. And he is such unlikable character because he's too cocky to his skills that I'm gonna skip it forward and go to the Frankie straight away. So Frankie getting the same amount of titles as he was getting before, which is Grand Line monster. Yes, he is definitely a monster. He's a cyborg and he is faster than a bullet, or he can resist to the bullet. However, his strength slightly dropped from 883 to 750, which means he loses one position, and the Das Bones, Mr. one actually have a lead against him. Now when we're thinking about it, it's Tenero pretty fast to realize that the backside is his weaknesses, which can give a big advantage for Mr. One in case if they will have to compare it. Now he is more like Luffy level character, 750 and Luffy 706. He is slightly above Luffy, but their fight was very, very even as we saw before. So yeah, that's my opinion on the matter. Still, I didn't forgive Frankie too much, so I'm not gonna give him as well much of a screen time. He is just to be there so far, isn't it? Don't forget to give me a like. We got 3 other characters justified. I think it's needed anyway. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.